guys, then we see about the case study, how you guys are studying about the case study in our subject. The subject is about project management, and you learned about some transformation techniques in case of digital, where the currency has been with the currency mode of operations, mostly use the digital transformations. Okay. That kind of technique you guys are going to discuss now. I think so. About the case study, how it is evolved, and let me see those things.
So digital transformation provides services to people by the government through digital modes like the apps and use of the government. So in India, digital transformation was first started in 1980 for this railway booking websites, etc. So national services was made digital for the better usement of people. For this, the project management was needed. Initially, waterfall model was used, but it was not efficient and time complexity, and as the project's complexity was grown, people expected more efficiency but with less time and cost effective. So their project management was needed. Even though waterfall model was introduced, it was not efficient. So in nowadays, in today's era, they are using more models and efficient project management techniques to provide this digital transformation applications and the digital moments for people. So how it is working in today's era and future scopes of project management in India's digital transformation, Jessica will talk about it.
In present India, India becomes digitalized by accessing of services like UPI, other current services, and we also use technologies like Scrum, Agile, and DevOps to improve the digital services, and we use other technologies to store the database efficiently. We use cloud automations, mobile first strategies, and that's it, sir. There are some risk factors which affects the today's services like cloud automation and accessing of internet to the rural areas, and
Any other points? Let me describe something about your points. Okay. Maybe you guys learned something about project management. How the management works. You have to understand. Management is about how we are managing those things, handling those things. Okay. Particularly when we are handling that time, what we are approaching, and when we are moved out, what we are going to approach. These are the management activities actually in our itself. So that kind of activity is the first thing. And second is about how you guys are going to handle those activities through other people. Example, I am one kind of leader, and I have some leader, or I am a owner. Okay? Maybe I have some recruiters and some people are working. So this kind of also management. So how the project management evolves means all those things evolve from project basis. Example, we are analyzing the each and everything as a project things. Like example, I am a project. If you think so, I am a project, then you will try to evolve me or describe me or think about me, those things from the project basis. Example, we are doing some projects in our CAC program, we are doing some project. There will be some error. That kind of error, how it occurred, whether it is manually occurred or inbuilt occurred. That will make an error. And how would you correct those things? Try to look at the code and read out the code and analyze the code, then we solve the things like those things. we will get an experience from all people and get an output. That's kind of one kind of project. So we are always thinking about each and everything as a project basis. Simply we can't say we are seeing the thing and discussing. That's not a thing. We have to analyze. For example, I'd like to say some project like, and I'm going to say, who is your best friend? Mother. You is your that. You know they are your best friends. Whether they know, maybe I think so. Okay, and if you see some people around you, for example, in your class maybe 50 semester, are you think so? All are your good friends? All are your good friends? All are your best friends? They are friends. So how you criteria? The match flow, how we behaving, these are the things. So all are based on project evaluation. The risk factors. Even you discussing with your friend, best friend, about risk of something, but you won't discuss with me. Can you get so? So you have to think about this. And digital transformation, I like to say about the digital transformation. About 1980s around it has been happened, you said, they said. And that time it was a PayPal actually. Arriving is about PayPal, transformation of currencies into the digital mode of transformation. Like we are using Paytm, PhonePe, Google Pay, those things. So at the time it is a PayPal, like those things. Why those things are arriving? We are actually using the currency notes. Okay, can I know how much amount you have in your hand or packet or in your purse? Actually, 1,200. Okay. In your home, maybe. Okay, it's not exact in my home. Okay, because I won't take yours. Okay, I like to say about in your home, maybe 10,000 rupees. Maybe is it okay? 1 lakh, 1 crore. No. You deposit the amount in maybe your 1 lakh or 1 crore you are depositing back. Why we need to give it back? When we are kept in our house, it may be there. Whereas in bank, it won't be there. That's our assumption. In bank, if it is theft, what will happen? How they provide? There is a regulation from the ombudsman. From that they will provide. They won't give you example. I deposit some amount, example fixed deposit or recurring deposit, whatever the amount. That time amount totally all lost by the bank. Somebody robbed. Okay. Can I get full amount with interest? At that time, what the amount I can. Okay. Up to the maturity level I can get. Maybe the bank having the amount. Okay. That's the thing. Okay. Whereas maybe total loss, so not able to give any amount. That time they will get a bank, example lending the amount from other banks and they will provide, but not about the interest amount, with the interest amount. They will provide your risk factor amount. That means what you deposit, they will provide you, but not about the interest, overall interest amount. Maybe they will give 10 to 50% or 60% of amount of the interest, not 100% of interest, because they itself lost. So these are the regulations they form. This is about one criteria where we are not using much amount, we are having a less amount and we are doing those things. One thing. And second thing about digital transformation, there will be a lot of cyber crime and security also. Can you get it? So even we are using the digital transformation of payment or whatever the things, those those things, but we have to think about twice before doing a payment. With a simple link, we make that our all account. So be aware that one. For that, I like to say one thing. Maybe it will be useful for you. 1930. That's a number you can dial for cyber security. As well as 1945. These two numbers are available for cyber crimes. When your account is, you have to freeze or unfreeze, you can do it. Whereas emulation activities, whatever it is, that can be done by 1945. For those things, you are calling and giving the information. It is a EFIR. Okay, you don't need to go for a police station and give an FIR, write written statement, whatever. No problems. You just say about your what are the account details, whatever things. Just by phone call, you can give the information for cyber security number. It is a cyber security number. Most people don't know about those things. Around my account is about, I got from the information from the cyber security. Around per day 9,000 calls are 9,000 calls are and they replying for all numbers. 100% accuracy they are giving. Maybe they are giving a resolution or not, that's a second part, but they are giving a 100% call but 24 calls. Maybe timing I don't know, maybe 24/7, maybe 10 to 5 also. So you can check those things. Be aware of those things also. Any other conclusion you have to say?
That's what digital transformation have been a very large way. What we go in person to, we can do everything in every day, using phones, laptops. So India has transformed very much in this 50 years using digital transformation, and project management has helped in many ways to provide efficient projects in very less time.
Okay. Now, always be aware of using whatever you are using. It will be a high risk also, it will be a high benefit also. That I have